I would like to welcome you all on the third lecture of your marketing chapter 3. Today we will going to discuss some important concept, that is types of targeting. An organization has the following option to reach target markets. The first type of targeting is mass marketing strategy. When differences in customer needs are small and demographics are not distinctive, a business may decide to use a mass marketing strategy or undifferentiated market. A firm may produce only one product or product line to promote it to all the customer with a single marketing mix. The firm may segment differences in design a single product and marketing program that will appeal to the largest number of customers. It means to offer a single product, services, idea across different market segment. It is also known as undifferentiated market. Now, the next type of market is large segment strategy. When market is segmented and marketing resources are limited, the marketer may decide to pursue a large segment strategy. A mass market may be segmented, say, into a three core segment. One of the segment which is large enough and representing 50% or more of the market would be the center of focus. We may also call it as single segment market. It means to concentrate organization marketing efforts on a single segment. Now, the third type of marketing is adjacent segment market. When a single segment focuses has reached the point of full market uh, penetration, and after a single market segment successfully, the marketer opt for adjacent market strategy. A closely related segment is tackled next. Suzuki earned the India market with the Maruti 800 at the lower price end of the market as Maruti presented this segment. The next type of segment is multi segment strategy. Market segmentation opened the door to multi market based strategy and greater market efficiency. For example, in case of a power supply, the segment may include domestic users, government users, commercial establishment, factories, occasional users, etc. The power supplies would serve all the segment at the same time. The strategy is known as multi-segmentation strategy. All of them would require separate marketing mix. Nike produced shoes go, uh, for tennis players, basketball players, and cricketers, and this serves many segments related to the sports shoes. Chicago-based hotels and resorts has targeted again and different segments. Now, the strategy is also called differentiated marketing strategy. The next type of strategy is small segment strategy. Although a marketer may provide three segment opportunity, a business with limited resources and capability may decide to compete only in the smaller segment, such as segment is normally ignored by the large competitors using mass marketing or large segment strategy. Even businessmen with multi-segment strategy may feel ineffective to focus on strict and small segment. In case of Mercedes, for a very long time, it used a small segment strategy to focus on luxury car market. However, due to the competitive pressures and the attractiveness of the adjacent segment, it is followed by dual segment strategy. Now, we're going to discuss the next topic, that is positioning. Now, we're going to start discussing about what do you mean by positioning here. After identifying segment and selecting which one to address, the customer and the business concern with the target segment must be offered. Relevant proposition that have direct relevance with the characteristics, need to buy behavior. The concept of positioning was articulated by A.I. Rice. Positioning is about identifying what you are in the marketplace. The positioning concept is same as it was 40 years back, but the word is different. Positioning is concerned about creating a perception in the customer's mind about the nature of the company and its product relative to competitors. It refers to developing a unique selling proposition, that is called USP, or identification of a particular appeal that firm can present to the customer in each target segment. Now, we are going to discuss the different positioning process. The first positioning process is identifying relevant set of competitive product serving a target market. The next one is identify the set of determinant attributes that defines the product space in which position of the current offerings are located. The third one is collect information from a sample of customers and potential customers about perception of each product on the determinant attributes. Determines product current location in the product space and intensity thereof. Determine customer most preferred combination of determinant attributes. Examine the fit between preference of market segment and current position of the product. Write positioning statement or values, proposition statement or values propositioning to guide development and implementation of marketing strategy. Thank you so much.